So hello everyone,
Hello.
welcome to the new day and new vlog. Today we have with us our beloved Muntasir, and we thought that today we'll discuss about our project final milestone. You must have seen that we have discussed about our seminar milestones and what we did for our seminar final milestone. But I think few days back or we attended our project milestone meeting. You must have seen that daily vlog as well. So today we thought that we'll discuss about those points and what was it about.
So the project milestone yesterday was the last milestone.
Yeah.
So at that it was told us that it should be our final and we should show our final output, the plots and the scenarios, the videos, everything that is there.
Yeah, one thing day before yesterday, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Yeah, and also more point is they told us initially that they would test the scenarios as well.
Yeah.
So that was the preparation we took, and we
Yeah.
went there. There were all the teams, and they told us that they gave us a little bit overview of the presentation. That
Yeah.
in future we have to make the presentation as well. But for the milestone, I would say last milestone they were pretty much chill. I would say
Yeah.
because they were not like not this is wrong, not like that. But they gave us feedback. We showed us that this is our scenarios. This is the scenarios we are considering.
Yeah.
This is our basic plot. This is our
Yeah.
curve plot. This is our straight plot, and this is our scenario where it is occurring.
Yeah.
And then they give us feedback like this is good, or this
Yeah.
is something that this is can be modified,
Yeah.
or how it can be enhanced. This is it.
Yeah, and I think one of the reasons was because in previous milestones they used to give us points,
Correct.
and they used to, I think, do a scrutiny
Scrutiny
of
of our work.
Yeah.
That this is wrong. This is where you should
yeah,
fix it.
this is you should modify or how you should be doing your testing, because we got a document about the test cases.
Correct.
So it was mentioned to us that you have to follow these
that guideline.
these guidelines, or suppose the speed should be this should be the scenario.
Yeah.
So certain number of test cases we got. So according to that, we had to make the scenarios, and some of them we have to present that okay, our system is working according to
For
these
us,
scenarios.
for some of the series we showed the videos. For some
Yeah.
of the series we showed the plot.
Yeah.
For one case, they asked that did you maintain the guideline? What is the road width you have
Yeah.
maintained, or what is the lane?
Yeah.
They just verified that we are following the guideline.
Yeah. So because we already got the guidelines, so I think in one of the last milestones they already mentioned in previous milestones that you have to be you have to be at par with the guidelines, or you have to follow the guidelines which are mentioned. Because I think for some of the points, if you remember, then they mentioned this thing that if you are not following the guidelines, then you might get disqualified.
Correct.
And they gave a strict deadline of Friday for one of the milestones.
Correct.
If it was not done.
For that milestone, many people who could not do it on time.
Yeah.
So that's why they just extended the milestone.
Yeah.
And yesterday, the last milestone, they asked us that is everyone working, and
Yeah.
everyone Rodent is working on everyone's machine.
Yeah.
So I think then we are good. So that's
Yeah.
why they thought, okay, every team is in a good position.
Yeah, and also before the final milestone, they mentioned this thing in Zoom group as well, that if you have any doubt, then you can connect, because it's a final milestone. So I think one has to clear that, if one has to clear the project part as well. Although we still have our presentation part to do, but I think this was also one of
This
the.
was just I would say how they have explained a little bit that it will be just a preparation of how we have done things, what is our experience.
Yeah.
That we will show to our professor.
Correct.
So they said don't focus on your model, don't just deep dive into your scenarios, because that may not really be relevant to the audience.
Yeah.
So share your experience, share how you are doing things, those kind of things.
Yeah, so although we'll talk about the presentation part in some other video, but the thing is, some of the team, or I think they gave this feedback that you have to remove some of the slides. I think one of the things that was mentioned out, keep 5-6 slides.
Yeah,
Or,
I think the range was 5 to 7 slides they
Yeah,
told us. So
yeah.
that's another challenge that we will
Yeah,
in future.
that's another thing to do. And also the thing is, sometimes like our supervisor gave feedback that how you can give a presentation, because you have to explain that, and maybe not keeping the entire or every content, but select the content
Okay.
and keep that part only. Although we have some guidelines received, but we have to start working on our presentation. So when we will be working, then I think we can talk about our presentation guidelines in detail. But yes, I think a brief idea we got that how we have to proceed for our presentation, because it was the last milestone. So now we'll directly go to the presentation day
Correct.
of our project. But I think it was good. It was like we received the feedbacks, we had to follow the test cases guidelines, and also in previous milestones we have to follow the guidelines. The thing is that for one time they extended the milestone deadline, or they said that okay, you can come on Friday and show to us, because I think they can do it one time. We have talked about these details in our project kickoff meeting video. I can put the, or I'll put the video link in the description as well, where we mentioned in detail about our milestone time flow and what were the deadlines that we had to follow, what we had to do in our project in detail. So that's it, and that was the information that we wanted to share in our project final milestone meeting. It was quite, I think, it also a feedback type of a meeting.
Correct.
Where we received the reviews of different supervisors, and also we I think we had to send the code as well.
Yeah, we
So-
have to send the code.
Yeah.
Within that date, 12 p.m. midnight.
Yeah, so they told this thing that since your code is done, so now just send us the whole file and mail that to us, mail the link to us, and then I think all the teams have to share that. And as he said, we have to show some videos and graphs as well, that okay, these test cases we followed or we used for our scenarios. So that's it for this video. I hope you get some information or idea, and rest, you know, like, comment, share, subscribe. It doesn't take much time. Bye bye, ciao ciao, namaste.
Assalamualaikum.
Chalo, see you in new day, new vlog.